In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on March 7, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Golden State Warriors versus Denver Nuggets. The Golden State Warriors are currently going through a bad period. They lost each of the last 4 games and 8 of the past 10. Steve Kerr's team will conclude its 4-game road trip with a clash against Denver, but will face the Nuggets in Colorado again in a few days. The Denver Nuggets, unlike the Warriors, are playing their best basketball of the season. They won 9 of the last 11 games. These Western Conference rivals have met twice this season, and Denver won both games, covering on each occasion. The Warriors were better in 6 of the previous 10 head-to-head encounters. The Denver Nuggets are averaging 110.5 points on 47.4% shooting and allowing 107.7 points on 46.5% shooting. Nikola Jokic is averaging 25.4 points and 13.8 rebounds, while Will Barton is averaging 15 points and 4.9 rebounds. Aaron Gordon is the third double-digit scorer, and Monty Morris is grabbing 2.9 rebounds. The Denver Nuggets are shooting 35.4% from beyond the arc and 79.2% from the free throw line. The Denver Nuggets are allowing 33.6% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.1 rebounds per game. The Golden State Warriors are averaging 111 points on 46.8% shooting and allowing 104.6 points on 43.7% shooting. Stephen Curry is averaging 25.8 points and 6.4 assists, while Andrew Wiggins is averaging 17.4 points and 4.3 rebounds. Klay Thompson is the third double-digit scorer, and Jordan Poole is grabbing 3.1 rebounds. The Golden State Warriors are shooting 36.2% from beyond the arc and 76% from the free throw line. The Golden State Warriors are allowing 33.9% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.5 rebounds per game. The Warriors are 1-5-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 1-10-1 against the spread in their last 12 games overall. The Nuggets are 3-8 against the spread in their last 11 home games and 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. The over is 7-1 in Warriors' last 9 overall. The under is 3-0 in Nuggets' last 4 overall. The Warriors are 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 meetings. The Denver Nuggets should be favored here at home, but this is a lot of points to side with a team that's on the end of a back-to-back that includes overtime. The Golden State Warriors are in a funk right now, but they're still a respectable team that you rarely get in the big underdog role. In fact, this is just the 6th time this season the Warriors have been an underdog of 5 or more points. The Nuggets should be favored and should win, but this is a lot of points to pass up. So Golden State Warriors to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Klay Thompson played poorly for the 2nd straight game following his return, scoring 7 points on 3 of 1 3 shooting in 31 minutes. The Warriors are going through a bit of a roadblock offensively, considering the blistering hot start they had before the All-Star break. With that said, the level of talent on the floor Monday will be through the roof, and both clubs will put on a show. The total number has gone over in 7 of Golden State's last 8 games, and 6 of their last 7 games facing Western Conference opponents. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Knicks versus Sacramento Kings. After losing 17 of the last 20 games and each of the past 7, the New York Knicks will need a miracle to find themselves in the playoffs this season. The Sacramento Kings are also struggling, but at least they managed to record 2 wins on their 5-game road trip. Now, the Kings will play 6 of the next 7 games at home. These inter-conference rivals have faced once this season, and New York won that game 116-96 at Madison Square Garden. covering a -7 spread along the way. In the previous 10 head-to-head encounters, each team won 5 times. The Sacramento Kings are averaging 110.1 points on 45.8% shooting and allowing 115.1 points on 47.8% shooting. De'Aaron Fox is averaging 22.5 points and 3.8 rebounds, while Harrison Barnes is averaging 17.2 points and 6 rebounds. Domantas Sabonis is the third double-digit scorer, and Richaun Holmes is grabbing 7.3 rebounds. The Sacramento Kings are shooting 34.1% from beyond the arc and 76.5% from the free throw line. The Sacramento Kings are allowing 36.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.6 rebounds per game. The New York Knicks are averaging 105.2 points on 43.4% shooting and allowing 107.4 points on 44.7% shooting. Julius Randle is averaging 19.7 points and 10.1 rebounds, while R.J. Barrett is averaging 18.9 points and 2.7 assists. Evan Fournier is the third double-digit scorer, and Derrick Rose is grabbing 3 rebounds. The New York Knicks are shooting 35.2% from beyond the arc and 74.5% from the free throw line. The New York Knicks are allowing 35% shooting from deep and are grabbing 46 rebounds per game. The Knicks are 12-4 against the spread in their last 16 games, playing on 0 days rest, and 3-10 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The Kings are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 Monday games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The over is 6-1 in Knicks' last 7 overall. The over is 9-4 in Kings' last 13 overall. The Knicks are 5-2-1 against the spread in the last 8 meetings in Sacramento. This is not a massive handicap. It's quite small considering the Kings have a nice, new roster that is capable of challenging most teams on a nightly basis in the NBA, as was evident from their tight defeat to the Mavericks in their previous game. The Knicks have been on a downward spiral for a while, and even though their thrashing of the Clippers may have brought back some spirit, it may not be enough to sustain over 48 minutes against an improving Kings team. The New York Knicks are coming off a solid win last night, but it's going to take more than that to move the needle. The Knicks have been awful these last 2 weeks, and they're not a team I trust on the road or on the end of a back-to-back. The Sacramento Kings have their struggles as well, but at least they have the rest advantage here. And they're at home. 2 struggling clubs, but give me the Kings at home for obvious reasons. So Sacramento Kings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Although the Knicks have a top 10 defense, that defense was pretty much non-existent in their latest games. New York allowed 110-plus points in each of its last 12 games, while Sacramento is 6th in pace and has an average team offense that is capable of scoring 110-plus points without trouble. On the other side, the Kings have one of the worst 2 defenses in the NBA and are 28th in defensive rating, which will be an opportunity for the visitors to score a bunch of buckets. I don't see any reason why this will be a slow-paced game. Both teams move the ball very quickly through the phases, which means there will be more possessions and a higher probability of a higher total. That is just simple logic. The catch would be efficiency. The Kings have averaged 110.1 points per game, which is 14th in the NBA. The Knicks manage about 105.2 points per game, which is 27th in the league. However, I'm looking at a quicker pace of play here. The previous head-to-head duel produced 212 points, but I expect to see at least some 20 points more on Monday, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.